Hello. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just telephone. So it's gonna stand. Hello everybody. Hello guys. How are you? I don't know if it's straight. I don't know if it's straight. I think now it's straight. And then I have to hold it. Hello everybody. Hello. By the way, I think I should read this book. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Look at you. Where's the book? Here. Here. Oh, I'm trying to fix my light so that you guys can be able to see me. Oh, okay. I think that's fine. I think I should put this here. So I have this book that I want to read for you. So it's about marriage. I don't know if you guys are ready for marriage. So it's about marriage. So it contests say he loves me, but he doesn't love me. Okay. Our love is lost. Continue in love. Improve our marriage. Our own marriage. 5 factors on X. Others are saying enjoying X with your husband. First night after the wedding. B, good dad stroke mom to our kids. Then others are saying letters from people with problems. Then I had this book. I used to read it, by the way. Then so some of the letters are from people themselves, by the way. But then in your relationship, are you having communication? You know, communication is the key. Like, it's the key always. If you're having communication, definitely you're nailing it. Trust me. So yeah. Oh my goodness. My life just I think I should put this here to hold this. I don't have to. I don't want it to flip, but I think it's causing here jam. I should get a cloth so that it doesn't fall off. I think at least this will work. Hello. Hello everybody. Oh, so someone is saying our love is lost. So our love is lost. How is it lost? Like, how is it lost? Like, in our first years of marriage, my wife and I loved each other passionately, but now our lovely feelings have disappeared. Guys, do your feelings disappear? I think it's because some don't know how to explore new things in the relationship, especially when you guys are married. You tend to quit the things that you have been doing, like taking your wife on a date, surprising them with gifts. So you tend to leave those behind, like making your wife or husband feel like now they're normal, like they have really like now the relationship, it's meaningless. I think that's how I can say it. Then our marriage has turned ice cold. We don't talk much. It's hard for us to say I love you. Like the moment you start to resist on saying I love you, trust me, your relationship is super, super good. Because how can you stop saying I love you? Like we really need assurance, like being assured, you know? Like you have to assure me that you really love me. Like every time you keep on assuring me, Chloe, I love you, Chloe, this, Chloe. I really need assurance. I really need assurance. So people, you have to keep your partners assured each and every time. Stop. Like you have to tell them I love you out of the blue. You text them, you call them, you surprise them just to only tell them that I love you. Those four later words mean a lot. So then these people are like, we no longer even say I love you, and our love is going downhills. Neither of us has fallen in love with anyone else, but we have stopped feeling love for each other. Like they have stopped feeling love for each other. So then we get to say, I don't want to spend my entire life in a loveless marriage. I think no one really likes having to spend their entire life in a loveless marriage or relationship, because you have to go where you're valid, like being honest, where you're respected, where you're loved, where you're assured. So I think that is the big point of being in a relationship. So there, it's pointless uh having to stay into a relationship where you don't feel comfortable in. You don't being assured, hi, how are you? Like staying in a pointless or loveless relationship, it's pointless. You just have to go. Like if that person is not talking about it, then you have to just leave the relationship. Find someone else who is going to love you instead of staying in a relationship that no one is assuring you, no one is telling you I love you. So definitely this person is saying that um spending my entire life in a loveless marriage, that is pointless. Like, must we stay married when love is gone? No, definitely. It's divorce. Like, if you're not feeling loved in marriages, and by the way, I don't know why some people, especially the people that are married, once they get married, people don't know how to maintain the love they had before. They will definitely hear that this person is having arguments. Then you get to hear that divorce is happening, either living in separate houses. Like when someone is married, they tend to leave the old things they used to do in their relationships. And that's when we get to hear that this one is marriage has fallen, this one is marriage is leading into a divorce. So definitely once you're not being in a relationship that is is not it's not like you're not feeling respected, you're not being loved, you're not feeling assured, definitely you have to just leave the relationship. Even if you're married, that is not the end. You can still have more marriages to come. Like maybe you don't know, like thousands of marriages are waiting for you. So I don't know who is on here, which country are you from? And hello, I'm talking about someone is saying our love is lost. And how is it lost? Because many people don't know how to maintain their love. Like that is why people say that their love is lost. They don't know how to maintain it. So this person is saying that how can they live in a marriage that has loveless marriage? So that is pointless. You just have to either divorce instead of just seeing. And many people stay into marriages because of the community, what people will say about them being divorced. Don't be afraid to divorce someone, or maybe leave the relationship because of maybe the community, or maybe friends, the family members. When you fell in love, you didn't ask, you just had to follow your heart. So this time around, just follow your heart and just run away from it. So that is it. So the person is saying that isn't divorce better than a marriage without love, you know? And wouldn't it be better for each of us to marry someone else? So you just some the problem that people are having, they tend to feel comfortable in a relationship, let's say marriage. So they will end up staying comfortable, like, anyway, I'm used to this person. Then why should I even go to someone else? This person's going to come and say sorry. This person's going to come and give me this. And then the person's just going to feel comfortable, not knowing that the more comfortable you're getting, the more damage you are getting. That once the, the time you realize, it may not be too late. It's never too late, but you're damaging yourself. Especially that emotional part is really, really important to someone. So that means when you're taking your time, feeling comfortable, that is when you go into another relationship with with a heart broken, and then you start saying that all women are the same, all men are the same, because you have never tried the whole planet. Come on. So I don't know. So you should just leave. You should just quit. Yes. I don't know if that is, but by the way, that's my opinion. So I don't know. The person is watching me. What is your opinion? What do you have to say about that? Like, should this person just divorce because the person is saying that they don't have anyone else apparently, but there is no love in their marriage, there is no assurance in their marriage. And then the lady is saying that it's pointless to be in their marriage, so the lady is opting for a divorce, which I'm agreeing on, you know. So the person has to be divorced, period. So this person is saying that wouldn't it be better for each of us to marry someone else, someone we could truly love? Because um you could definitely find someone out there, your true soulmate, instead of waiting. You're there in a relationship being deceived because you're feeling comfortable instead of going and finding your true person. You're just feeling comfortable in a relationship that is meaningless, that is loveless. So when we get to see that someone we could truly love, please don't tell me to stay in my present marriage. This marriage can never be happy. Our love is lost. Like once your love is lost, trust me, it will never be brought back again. It's going to be like with someone else. You're going to start, that's when you start cheating. That is when you start looking for other way to make yourself happy by meeting friends. Just to make yourself happy, you have to have self love. Self love is always the best. Self love is always the best, trust me. So, when answered, so I don't know what you guys have to say about that. And then we get to say, what is love? Like, what is love on your side? What is love to you? So, this person is saying, love is choosing to be kind, unselfish. Do you know that? I think on my side also to be committed and to get to know that you can never have it all. When you fall in love, there'll always be that this person doesn't have this person doesn't have this. But once you're looking for that perfect, perfect person, trust me, no one is perfect. If you get someone is perfect, unless you have a problem with them, like this, that thing, that one thing that is missing in them. So this one person is saying that love is being kind, being unselfish. Some people are selfish, like they would always want good things to be on their side. They always want to be given, like always selfish during their love, you know, doing good to them, you know. Love is giving and forgiving, though people can't forget. You can never forget wrong deeds that a person has done to you. Like, trust me. So that is it. Like, you know. So we get to see, then this person gets to say that love is helping, smiling, like smiling all the time, I think. And thanking. People don't know how to thank other people. When you have this personality of not thanking someone doing to you, then that will mean that you're not thankful, like thinking that this person has done this for me, so it's his or her obligation to do something for me, which is not the case. So definitely you have to thank someone. You have to really thank someone, not all the time to be like someone is obligated to do something for you, you know? And then we get to say that so I don't know if this person is Kit Light. Hi. So that is love. So I don't know what is love to some people, but this person is saying love is kind and selfish deeds for others. Love is giving and forgiving. But don't forget, love is helping, smiling, and thanking. So, and then someone is saying that, but doesn't everyone understand that? No, many people mistakenly think love is something that can get lost. The truth is, love can't get lost. A key can't get lost. Today, I lost a key and I could not find it no matter how I tried, but I can't lose love. I think that's it. Like you can lose something and then maybe you you forget that you have to have something, you know, but then you will find it later on, but then you can never lose love. Like love is always within you, especially the people that we are with, the people that we are surrounded, you know. So you can easily lose something, but you can lose something, but you can never lose love. So then someone gets to say that but can't lose love. I can always love if I want to. Like you can always decide when to love and not to love, and you can always decide that this time around I'm dating this person, I'm not dating, um I'm focusing on myself. So it's you to decide. For as long as you have self-love, it's always you, and no one's going to force you that um it's time for you to fall in love. Like no one will ever force you. And then PUBG is saying it's a natural process. Yeah, it is a natural process. Like it's never forced. It's a process. Each step you take, that is the best. So it's always natural. Like it's never forced. Especially like though you can be forced by peer influence. Like this person is getting married, I should get married. That's when you go wrong. That's when you this person is a relationship. So that is when you have a big mistake. You end up doing a very big mistake of like following what others are doing, not knowing that they are ready for something and you're not yet ready. So you get to follow some people. So that is true, by the way. It comes naturally. It's a natural process. It's a step. Then others are saying that I can always love if I want to. Why? Because love is action and can choose my actions. Definitely. When you're in love, you always choose your actions. Otherwise, impressing others, it's a worst thing. When you have self-love, impressing others, that's true. Like impressing others in which way, like impressing people that are surrounding you or impressing someone that you're in love with. If you are impressing people that are surrounding you, then that's wrong, because you have to do something when you're ready, so you don't have to impress people. How can someone improve on their self love? Improve on their self love. Ah, that's a big question. Let me get to see. I think loving yourself, improving. How can someone improve on their self love? Self love, first trust yourself, and then love yourself. First, first thing, love yourself. Let me get to see here. How can someone improve? Do you have self love? Yeah, I have self love. By the way, I was selfish. What measures or what they can do to improve on it? Tell me one at least. You should tell me one. As you, what do you do when someone improve current improve on how? I think some. By the way, some people are also comfortable talking to someone, getting advice, especially those psychologists. So being thankful. Still, here I get to say that the first question you asked about how can someone improve on that, here says that treating yourself with kindness, be gentle and understand with yourself, just as you would with close friends. So you have to give yourself that love that you are spreading to others, like understand yourself the same way you understand others, and then acknowledging your strength, realizing and appreciating your positive qualities, skills, and accomplishments. As for me, I think I acknowledge my strength. I think, yeah, I acknowledge my strength. And also someone saying that, yeah, accepting weaknesses, you know, what can you do to improve on your self love? Yeah, that's what I'm what I'm talking, like treating myself with kindness. Yeah, I have to treat myself with kindness. Hmm. I have to treat myself with kindness. I have to know that I love myself the same way that I love people is the same way how I will have to love myself first, you know. Yeah. So if you encounter weaknesses, how do you overcome them? Acknowledge areas where you struggle and remember yourself. It's okay to not be perfect. I have to know my weaknesses. So I have to know, like, how do you overcome them? I think I can talk to someone. That is the first thing. I can get to talk to someone and at least overcome them. And then staying positive. That is the first thing of the having weaknesses. Stay positive. Like, don't always be negative about something. Yeah. Yeah. And also self reflecting, like the, how should I say, the choices, the goals that you want to take, you know. Yeah, that is it also. I think that that's a part of self love. I'm reading some of the stories here. The falling of love. Note this carefully. The feeling of love is not the same as love. Hello, everybody. So then we get to say, like, feeling of love isn't the existing feeling of she loves me and I love her. Millions of songs have been written about these feelings, you know. So, but you didn't tell me how you also overcome your weaknesses, you know. So, because self love is always the best. When you have self love, some people, as you said, like some people don't have self love, by the way. They only know how to impress others, which is so, so wrong. But I also think that impressing, I think impressing others is also fine. Ah, thank you for appreciating. But then my hair is just like, my hair is complicated. I don't know how I can describe my hair because it's just complicated. But thank you for appreciating. Thank you. Self reflection, it's important because you look through yourself and see what needed to be improved. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Self love is always the best, by the way. Just like the what I've been reading, like a woman, they don't like, she doesn't have any person outside their marriage. But then I think there's no assurance in their marriage. And then the lady's like, this is pointless, this is loveless. So I feel like I should divorce, because how can I be in a marriage that I don't feel loved? You know, like why shouldn't I go outside there and then find someone else to what? To love me the way how I want. Because um what we should know, like we will never find the person that has everything. Yes, you might find that person that has everything, but unless when you met that person didn't have all your preferences that you wanted in a person. But the more you guys started being in a relationship, knowing this and that, that is when that person, now you're seeing that person is perfect for you. So I would say that that lady deserves to be to file for a divorce, you know, because she needs self-love and to find someone who can truly love her. Because most people forget that once you're married, they forget about you. They know that this person doesn't need assurance because I already assured the person that I'm married to them. Like the old things that you guys used to do are no longer even at the peak. The person who used to say that I love you maybe like in a day 5 times, the person is not even texting or calling to just tell it to you. So those small things are really big in maybe a relationship or a marriage. I don't know, but for me, they mean a lot. And then the lady was like, they even no longer say I love you. It's now getting hard. How about the men's side? Was he really the cause of her to sign for divorce? I think so. It was the money side, because the lady comes out to say that the man didn't cheat, no, but I don't know. But then the lady says that even a word I love you is not in the picture at all. Like the word I love you is not in the picture in the relationship, or let me say in the marriage. It's not. And then the lady is now reflecting of like she feels that the marriage is like it's loveless, because when I get to say that the on the conclusion, was he or is happy, was the lady trying, what was the lady trying was, by the way, sometimes it's not, I'm sorry to say, I don't know if um only gentlemen are on here or mixed, but I would defend my opposite sex, because men forget to do the things they used to do before. Let me give an example of like you guys were just in a relationship, like in a relationship, then you find your boyfriend doing this, like things are going smoothly, everything that you wanted. And then men get to forget that once they propose to you, not even propose, once they get married to you, they would think that maybe like Chloe, I used to take Chloe every single in a month. We would go for a dinner date to refresh our marriage, or let me say to refresh our relationship. But once they get married to you, they will forget all about that. Not even surprises, not even roses, nothing like those special days. You only know maybe the anniversary, counting how many years you've spent together. So I think the problem in marriage, why marriages are falling apart, is because people tend to forget. Because the moment you say that you can't even tell your partner I love you, what do you expect? You know, what do you expect? So so I think that is it. Yeah, the problem is for the men. Yeah. Conclusion. Okay. And also the women still, because some men tend to forget their purpose, their responsibilities as a man. What of the others who do everything and still lose the marriage? For those ones, I'm really sorry. For those ones, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but I think it's the problem for the what? For the ladies. Maybe they are walking and then they get to meet other people that are lying to them. You know those men can lie. They can deceive you. I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that. So you get to lose a relationship that has been for years, or a marriage that has been for years, because you're going for someone just months or maybe weeks. So that is the mistake people do. They just see happiness for weeks, but is this person going to be consistent doing those things that they have said? Even some just just what just even get to tell you in words, not even in actions. Just be careful with people that tell you things in words. Those people are liars. Even someone who is just overspending money on you, just know they're up to something. So that is it. That is the point of what of the others who do everything and still lose their marriage. Even women, by the way, women do a lot. By the way, okay, also men do a lot. Like the responsibilities. Keith Light, really, yes, yeah. for the men. And I think why also some marriages, by the way, why also some marriages are also broken, because nowadays men think that women have to do this 50-50% when they're married, because they're living in the same house. So they will be like, we should do 50-50. Once you do 50-50 with someone, they're not going to respect you. For the men, they love being respected because they think that they are the head of the family, which is true. They are the head because they work hard. But now people have developed women of this gender equality. So once you put that 50-50% on the table, that means the lady that was respecting you, the respect is going to go down, because she is going to work to bring something on the table. So what are you going to tell her? Like, wash plates, go do house chores, when she was also bringing 50-50%? That isn't going to be. So some marriages have also been apart because of that 50-50%. Because a man will be like, you live with not that, but once you bring that 50-50% on the table, trust me, because I'm also working, I have to bring that 50, I have to pay bills. What do you expect? Remember, I've gone to work and then I've also come back tired. How are you going to stand up telling me to go cook? I'm also tired like you. I'm working to put that 50-50% on the table. You know? Look through it. Am I lying? So that's it. So people, let us waiting. my marriage, my marriage, there's not going to be 50% unless when someone brings that 50-50%. Because I'm also going to work. Me, I've grown up knowing that. Okay, it's, I don't know, but I've grown up knowing that. Um, like what? How do they say it? Is it women's money is their money, something like that? So my money, it's to only help out on some specific purpose, or maybe when my man is needing some money, I can really give it to him, or maybe when my man is having a problem, marry me. ah, ah. Without the 50-50%, if you're having 50-50%, then no marriage. So definitely you should wait. I'll be here giving you back to back how my marriage is taking me. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be giving you information, only the positive ones. And if I need guidance, of course I'll go running to you guys. So that is it. ah so someone here is saying that I'm trying to fix my someone here is saying that after the wedding, on their wedding day, the bride and groom promise to love each other until death. Does that mean they are promising to have a feeling every day? No. When they promise to love, they are promising to do unselfish actions. Will they have a feeling of love? Yes, but not every day. Some days they may feel tired or terrible. I think men feel like they, how should I say it? They don't want to show their women that they are vulnerable. They think that they are very strong. I can't cry in front of my woman. My woman may think that I'm weak, which is not the case. You are human. Come on. You are human. By the way, I think women love it more. I won't say all, but they love it all, especially when they get to see their man being vulnerable. Not all the time, but telling them this is happening. We are human. The same feeling we get as we are crying in front of you. You may not cry, but the same feeling we cry in front of you. And then you give us that warm hug, like that comfortability, like feeling comfortable towards you. It's the same way we are waiting for that moment. I'm not waiting for it like I'm hoping. That's a sign of weakness. You see? Which sign of weakness? You're human. Do you like our tweet also like it is a sign of weakness for us ladies, isn't it? Also, as we feel like it's a sign of weakness, but I feel like you tend to say that women are weak, they're cry babies, which is not the case. We are also waiting for that moment for you guys to come be vulnerable towards us, you know, like be vulnerable. But then you guys tend to say that you're strong, and then you go cry in the bathrooms or toilets. Instead of crying to us, like, that thing is very good, by the way. My phone is getting low. Oh, my phone is getting low, Barry. So I feel like that's it on my side. Oh, I'm sorry, I had muted. Oh, this one said that men are supposed to be strong. I don't think that men are supposed to be strong. We are also strong. And then the gym therapy, we can all go to the gym, but we also want that being vulnerable to us. Like don't give us that vulnerability. We also want to comfort you, give you a hug, you know. We hearing nothing. Oh, I think I've cleared the part I had muted. Sorry. So I was saying this other part of like when you guys get sick, you don't want to be noticed. Like, you don't want to be noticed that you're sick, um, unless it's really hard. No, we go gym is our favorite. Also, as ladies, gym is our favorite. Or cooking, eating. As for me, if I'm if I'm depressed or stressed, I'll go into the mirror, do my makeup, or sleep, because makeup takes time. So that by the time you get done, you're over it. So that's me. Or I'll sleep it off. Or I go shower. Yeah, that is what I do. That is what I do. Okay. So I'm trying to read this book. Like, I had this book since, like, I used to read it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Then this one gets to say, is there hope? Are you sure? I'm 100% sure. Sure about what? Sure about what? About the things I do if I'm stressed. Then this person gets to say that my love is lost. God says, love your wife. Love your wife each day. God wants to choose to care for his wife. What about the feeling of love? The commandment. Even if you have no feelings for love, choose to love your husband or wife. How? Be extreme careful to do loving actions. Be helpful, generous, polite, patient, and forgiving. Yep. So you guys should gift me. I'm even going to an hour. You guys should really gift me. I get my first gift from who? From who? Stop laughing. You see that dollar sign there? You should gift me. Did I say donate or gift? Whatever they say. A question goes, what brings back the feeling of love? What do you do to bring back the feeling of love as you? Like, what do you do? Yes. What do you do to bring back the feeling of love? So let me read some of the points that are in this book. I want to read this book because this book is very good, by the way. You get to learn new things. So um you get to see that in the first week of our marriage, I think what brings back the feelings of love is when you do things like falling in love again, dating again, like doing those things that can keep your love being spiced. By the way, when you're in love, um you do things that you have never even done. You do things that make your partner happy, like sacrificing. I would call it sacrificing. Yeah, I don't know if I'm wrong. So you just have to control yourself from being selfish. You have to think for your partner, like, will my person like this? I think I've taken long without doing this for my partner. I think my partner will like this, Sometimes, how should I say it? When you're in love, you have to, once you have self-love, once you have self-love, you always want good for the other person. And when that person is happy, you will definitely also feel happy because you have done something good. That person was not even thinking about it. So unless me coming to you all the time saying I need this, I need that, I've taken long without doing this, just think like, will Chloe love this? Let me try it. I've taken long without taking Chloe on a date. Will Chloe like the date? Will Chloe like your partner's likes and dislikes? So I feel like that's it. And also over promising things. Stop promising empty promises. If you can't do something, don't promise. Because yes, I get to know that some people get to say that promises are meant to be broken. But when you promise someone something, it's a date. So once you break that date, that person is losing. Like, by the way, it's very bad. You feel down because let me get to say, like, someone promised me this or someone promised me something. I'll put it in my head. I'll start making plans. I'll start expecting, but I won't come telling you my promise, because, but don't promise someone something. If you're not ready to feel it. And also, someone should learn to surprise that person if you're in love, So, yeah. Hello. What is your point? Like, how do you bring back the feelings of love? How do you bring them back? Oh my god. Surprises? That's true. Surprises are nice. Surprises are nice. I love surprises. Surprises make you teary. Surprises make you feel like you're special to that person. So, letter writing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Letter writing, definitely. You know, um, and especially those random assurance messages, texts. If you can't write a letter, you know, yes, we may say that we are in the .com era whereby you want to text something, but also taking your time and writing a letter is precious, because that person is going to keep the letter for the rest of the entire relationship. I would say for the rest of the life, but you never know in the middle of the way if you guys are still together. But for the rest of the entire relationship, that person is going to read it. The more that person reads it, it's the more strength. Yeah, the letter is a different vibe. And also, like, maybe you can write a letter and then you take that person to a dinner date and then you get to like read it. Wow, that is also so precious. Like reading that letter to that person that you love, it's just amazing. It hits different. So yeah, some people should learn to be romantic. Yeah, when you think of something that is romantic, or when you think of surprising or doing something for your partner, don't hesitate back. Just try it. Just try. You may think that a person won't like it, but exactly, exactly, those things hit different. Like it's something. So you should be romantic. You should learn how to be romantic. Like, don't stop yourself from doing something. Once you are in a relationship, just give it your all, because you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. I feel like you should give it your all. Like, every second is precious, you know? Like, you shouldn't regret anything when you're in a relationship, because once you're in love, it's the best feeling ever. You know, waking up in the morning with that morning text. Be present, definitely. Yeah, that's true. Being present. That's true. Being present is also good. You know, like knowing that you're sleeping and telling someone that I love you. Knowing that this person has to call me. If this person hasn't texted me or called me in a day, something is wrong, you know? So, love is a beautiful thing. Trust me, guys. I can't live without being loved, live alone being loved by the family members, but being loved by someone else, oh my goodness. I know both of you are adults. It's raining. That, yeah, it's raining. It's raining. It has been raining since morning, like stopping raining, and I don't know how I can do. I know it's interfering with my voice. The rain is trying to compete with my voice, but I have nothing to do because I'm using my phone. My phone is giving all the voices. So guys, I should tell you guys should be romantic to your ladies, and also ladies should be romantic to their men. Like that random gifting, oh my goodness. The letter writing, as someone said, it's Babji said something like the letter writing. It's also amazing. So I don't know, guys, do you have any questions for me? Any topics that you want us to talk about? It's just a chat with Flowing. You can tell me anything. But then this topic was interesting though. Yeah, it was interesting. I liked it. So about the promise in this book, it tells us that as you continue doing loving actions, sooner or later your feelings of love will return. You don't need to go years after years with no feelings of love. That exciting feeling that return, it will return as you choose to do what is kind. Of course, the feeling of love is just a feeling. It won't be the same every day. Definitely, that's true. Like each day is a different feeling, each day is a different mood. Yeah. You can decide to be moody the entire day, but I don't think so. Something at least can cheer you up. Or maybe if you're happy, something can make you pissed just in a blink of an eye. So you just have to be careful and just have to know how you deal with your mood swings. Yeah, how you deal with your feelings. And we have to get to know that love is action. Without showing actions, there's no love, because you can't be feeding on only words. Like, if you're telling me that you love me, where is that? Like, where are the actions? Like, what shows? So just get to know that love is action. Like, you have to show your person that you love them through actions. Some people may think that loving someone is maybe like, how should I say it? I don't know, but anyway, just give me your opinion of what is love to you. Because I have people. What do you think? Like, what is love to you? Like, how can you describe love as you? Because I know most of you guys have fallen in love, or maybe you're married. Because if you are above the age that is supposed to be in a relationship, but even if you're even not in a relationship, I know you know the definition of love, because you have been loved from childhood by your mother. So you definitely know the meaning of love. So it's even an hour. Oh, I think I've talked. Should we continue from there? I think in the evening. Because if they say love is action, it's doing whatever is kind and unselfish. You can choose to love. No yawning. I'm supposed to yawn because I really talked, and I'm only seeing 0 on my gifting. 0. So I think I should yawn. So I think that's it. Maybe I'll continue from there. Maybe in the evening. I've had a very good conversation with you guys. Thank you so much. I want to continue because wow, it was such a good conversation. I love being like interacting with people that also give me a positive vibe, not just people coming and then they leave without even saying hi, without getting to know someone. But just on someone is live. It's like you're talking to yourself, or maybe like it's a ghost. You will get my gift later. Mm, okay. I'll wait for your gift. But later, I'm soon living the life, and I can only get the gift if I'm on my life. So then the second fact, the feeling of love is just a feeling. So it will often rise and fall, even in a good marriage. Yeah, definitely. Even if you are in a good marriage, even if you are in a good, healthy relationship, trust me, it will often rise and fall, So, but how do you overcome the rise and fall of your feelings in a marriage or relationship? Just run to your partner, talk things through, don't keep quiet. If you have some complaints, just go to your partner, and definitely you guys will overcome them together. But once you keep quiet and never think involve a third party into your relationship, because those third parties are always dangerous. They will give you advice, maybe because their relationships were a failure, so they'll tend to also have bad energy towards you, not knowing it. So I think I'll continue from there. But at least I would have been excited getting gifts, at least appreciating me, but nothing really. So I'll continue from there, I think, in the evening. But all in all, I don't know how people from what? Excuse me. From the North California, I heard that new fire has broken in, and like think the last time, I think it's like 6 hours back, it was 30,000 people were told to evacuate, and right now I had like 50,000 people are told to evacuate because it's spreading so fast, more than I think 900 plus acres. So that is a lot for people. It's really heartbreaking. Like, people have lost their properties, um people's things have been damaged, people are homeless. So it's really sad, you know. So prayers for you guys. We shall continue praying for you to overcome this, like in the beginning of the year, and you're facing such a natural disaster, you know. So I think, love you guys. Love you. See you in the next live.